All new at 9, a devastating apartment fire has left dozens of people displaced just days before Christmas. We start with breaking news in Olivet, where police are investigating a double homicide. Well, it started with a stolen car. A chain of dangerous crimes, though, followed, crossing state lines. Police in Cahokia Heights, Illinois, are looking for someone who opened fire at a packed event last night. One person was injured in that shooting. We are following more breaking news here at 9, this time out of Cahokia Heights. You're taking a live look at a scene there. There is a large police presence near the 100 block of St. James Lane. In other news, a St. Louis man is dead following a crash last night in St. Charles County. The Missouri State Highway Patrol confirms it happened around 10 o'clock last night in West Alton. This afternoon, a judge officially removed St. Louis City Sheriff Alfred Montgomery from office. This comes less than a year into his term. We're checking in with Kevin now. Kevin, 3 NFL games scheduled for Christmas Day. And in theory, you go back and look at them, you're like, man, these will be great games going into the season.
Not quite the way that the NFL had drew it up back over in August.
John, a lot of people bummed out to see how much the weather's going to drop off in a couple days, but I guess we really can't complain with it being this nice in late December.
All week long in the 60s and a good part of the weekend.
We're checking right in with Chief Meteorologist Glenn Zimmerman now. And Glenn, we're going to be seeing single-digit temps pretty soon.
And wind chills below 0 too, and so that makes for a dangerous night.
Something we don't love so much, though, this fog, at least while you're driving. This was taken by, I guess you can call him a viewer. I took this video earlier today on Warson, headed northbound towards Page, and I took it safely, all right? And as you can see, very foggy. That was around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. Checking back in with Haley now. Haley, we've got the fog, we've got the warm weather, and I got the drop off. It's like a roller coaster.
It really is.
Forecast.
We consider it weather whiplash.
Haley, thanks. Well, hey, one aquarium in Long Island. Here you come.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
You're so welcome.
One aquarium in Long Island. It's your favorite story. I'm glad you're here for it. It's offering fans the opportunity to name its newest otter pups.
Yeah.
Otter Falls at the Long Island Aquarium. It's home to North American otters Stark and Flo.
Fox 2 News starts now with breaking news.
And thanks for joining us for Fox 2 News at 9. I'm Max Diekneite. First on Fox, we start with breaking news in Olivet, where police are investigating a double homicide. Olivet police say it happened on Chisholm Court. That's near Olive and 170. When officers got to the scene, they say they found 2 people dead. Police did not say that they think there is an ongoing threat to the community at this point. Make sure to stay with Fox 2 for updates. Well, we also continue to follow the story of the day. This afternoon, a judge officially removed St. Louis City Sheriff Alfred Montgomery from office. This comes less than a year into his term. Judge Stephen Omer came out of retirement to oversee this case. He was appointed by the Missouri Supreme Court. Today, he ruled that Montgomery was in clear violation of his duties as sheriff when he unlawfully detained a security guard and the St. Louis Jail's commissioner. The former sheriff was also accused of misusing funds and using the office for personal gain. Here's what Montgomery's attorney, former Judge David Mason, told us earlier tonight. Montgomery has been in jail since mid-October on federal charges of witness tampering and retaliation. John Hayden Jr., the former St. Louis police chief, has served as interim St. Louis City Sheriff since then. Missouri Attorney General Catherine Hanaway released a statement after today's ruling. She said in part, quote, "The removal of Alfred Montgomery is a win for the people of St. Louis and a step toward restoring integrity and trust in our government and the rule of law. Missourians deserve better from those in positions of trust." Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes has been following the controversies and the legal battles surrounding Alfred Montgomery for months from the very beginning. He gives us a timeline of how we got here. In other news, a semi-truck hit and killed a man riding an electric bike on I-70 East in Warren County today. This happened around 5 p.m. Monday near mile marker 203 in Forestell. This is video from the scene from our MoDOT camera. You can see the backup that caused. The victim is a 63-year-old from Warrenton. According to the Missouri State Highway Patrol, the man was riding in the left shoulder and then tried to cross over both lanes and moved into the semi's path. The semi-driver was not hurt. All new at 9, a devastating apartment fire has left dozens of people displaced just days before Christmas. Fox 2's Taylor Harris reports on how the community is stepping in to help. Well, we'll take a live look from Lambert Airport tonight, where things are relatively calm. All airports across the country have seen long lines and delays during this holiday rush. Travelers who've flown into Lambert say the experience here has been much more relaxed. Of course, that's not been the case at every airport. For many, the biggest lesson this holiday season has been planning ahead, which is something many travel experts say you should do no matter what time of the year it is.
Making sure that you have your airline apps and the notifications turned on, and you're checking the status of the flights, the days leading up to departure.
And travel professionals also say while things look manageable right now, airports often see another heavy traffic period right after the holidays. The DOJ releases more documents from the Jeffrey Epstein files. We have a reaction from the White House coming up on Fox 2 News at 9. First on Fox, a day after St. Louis police and the FBI spent hours digging for human remains in the yard of a South St. Louis home, we now know who they were looking for. We talked to the mother of 21-year-old Breanne Miller, who went missing nearly 5 years ago. In other news, police need your help finding this man, 74-year-old Wendell Smith. Illinois police say that Smith was last seen around 6 a.m. yesterday and that he could be in danger. He's driving that 2018 Toyota Tundra pickup with Illinois plates 2466360B. His truck was last seen traveling westbound on Manchester Road from Hillsdale Drive in Ellisville. Police say Smith has dementia and is without his medication and his cell phone. Anyone with information should call 911. Well, Breckenridge Hills police, they need your help finding a man wanted for a deadly shooting. It happened back in March of 2023. Police say Chucky White was shot and killed in front of Prince Market and Liquors. Surveillance video shows the man they believe shot White. That picture is up on your screen right now. They say the man ran across the street after the shooting and got into a silver car. If you have any information, you can call Crime Stoppers. That number is at the bottom of your screen. Well, it started with a stolen car. A chain of dangerous crimes, though, followed, crossing state lines. Tonight, Fox 2's Taylor Harris reports how a single car theft spiraled into back-to-back armed carjackings and left police racing to stop a group of bold and dangerous suspects. Well, we'll take a live look from the Del Mar Loop tonight. A nice night to be walking around the loop. We're checking in with meteorologist Haley Fitzpatrick. Now, Haley, it's a little cool out there. We've got another chilly morning ahead, and a lot of people, we're ready for more April-like weather. This feels a little cooler than that.
I know.
All right, Haley, thanks. Well, comedian Mike Epps, best known for his role in the movies Next Friday and Friday After Next, he was in St. Louis today. He paid a visit to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater St. Louis and the Teen Center of Excellence. This visit was a special surprise for those local kids. Well, an esteemed and respected actor is being honored by his loved ones and adoring fans after his passing last September. Fox 2 photojournalist Luke Davis is at the Grand Center where the Muni celebrated the legacy of St. Louis native Ken Page. And a live look tonight from the St. Louis Chess campus in the Central West End. This is Fox 2 News at 9, coverage you can count on.